I wouldn't even use the word celebrating. I think pride is a protest.
Is it a bit too much?
To me, this is the same argument as like, you can do what you want behind closed doors as long as you don't shove it in our faces, as long as you're not gay in front of my kids. Get over it.
I'm not triggered by a rainbow flag. I'm triggered by the fact that everywhere I go for a calendar month, everything has to be a rainbow flag.
I'm sorry you're not getting the representation you deserve.
It's tragic, truly.
There's not enough of you in the world.
And your life has been really hard. Hi everyone, it is Samantha Lux. Welcome back to my channel. As you all know, Pride Month is officially over. I know. Can we get some boos in the comment because Pride Month is officially over? It's so sad, truly. It's awful. But there is some good news. It is officially Straight Pride Month. Round of applause for Straight Pride Month. Yes, I have officially declared that July is Straight Pride Month because I am sick of straight people complaining about gay people having a month and them not having a month. So I'm just gonna give them one. I don't know if I'm qualified to do such a thing, but yeah, you're welcome. Pick me. But unfortunately, I am very serious. Straight people, specifically extremist conservatives, are a bit upset about Pride Month. They say, I shouldn't have to deal with rainbow flags everywhere I go. I shouldn't have to see gay people in real life. And Piers Morgan is no exception to that. He recently posted this video where he basically screams about not having a straight pride flag, about how gay pride has gone too far, and how the LGBT community has too many letters. I don't know, a bunch of weird stuff. But for today's video, we're gonna be reacting to that, and drumroll please, I have a very, very special guest, Anne-Marie Forcino. I'm gonna bring her out in a quick minute. As another member of the LGBT community, she is here to celebrate the beginning of Straight Pride Month and announce her allyship with me. I'm gonna bring her out in 1 minute, so stay tuned. I post new videos every single week here on my channel, so if you guys are not yet subscribed, go ahead and do that right now. Go ahead. Are you done? Thank you very much. Make sure to follow me over on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch to keep as up to date with me as possible. I stream video games on Twitch every single week, so definitely join me over there. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, with no further ado, let's bring out Miss Anne-Marie Forcino and Piers Morgan. Okay, welcome Anne-Marie. Thank you for being here with us today. Happy Straight Pride Month.
Happy Straight Pride Month. Finally, I've been waiting for this month all year.
Yes, you and me both. I can't, I'm done with the gays. They need to go.
Pack up the U-Haul.
Yes, the whole thing. Get it out. So for people that may not know who you are, do you want to introduce yourself? Say hi.
Sure. My name's Anne-Marie Forcino. I am a commentary YouTuber, and I like to talk about political and social issues and also current events. So subscribe if you like sinning, and subscribe if you like some gay shit.
She makes amazing content, kind of similar to the stuff that I do, but from a different lens, right?
Right.
Yeah.
She's
also super funny, so definitely check her out.
Oh, shucks. Don't make me blush.
Me, little old me. So today, to celebrate Straight Pride Month, we are going to be watching a little clip from, I think, everybody's favorite, Piers Morgan. You familiar? You heard of him?
Unfortunately. Can't say I'm a stan.
No?
No, I cannot.
Maybe he'll change your mind by the end of it.
Right. What about yourself? Do you like him?
Yes. Yeah. No, I don't. No, I'm not going to lie to my freaking followers like that. No, we don't like him. We do not stan.
We don't with Piers Morgan. Can I curse on your channel? I forgot to ask.
You absolutely can. Yes.
Okay.
And it's Piers Morgan. So I feel like if you don't curse at him, I mean, it's just not a real Piers Morgan reaction.
Right. I've heard him being referred to as Piss Morgan online, and I think that's more fitting.
It definitely is. I have not heard that one, but like you said, it's fitting. Okay, so we'll just call him Piss Morgan for the rest of the video.
Sounds great.
So in this video, he's talking with Tammy Laren, and they're ranting about rainbow flags. I understand. I also can't stand rainbow flags. Like they just I don't know. There's something about them that just bugs me, you know?
Ugh, tell me about it. I hate it. I can't stand it.
Rainbow flags, you gotta go.
What did I do?
You ready to hear what he has to say?
No.
All right, well, prepare yourself because we're starting. Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
Well, welcome back. You may have noticed it's Pride Month, and it's pretty hard to ignore it. The rainbow flag has been hoisted over London's Regent Street in place of Union Jack and draped from the White House balcony in place of a Star-Spangled Banner, which has sparked quite a backlash in the States.
Dude, there's like 2 American flags right next to it.
Literally. For real. He's like, they are forgetting about the American flag and our heritage. He's literally acting like we burned the flag.
Right. And like, you're looking at the White House. People aren't going to forget about America when they're looking at the White House.
Especially with them plastered to the side.
Yeah, like,
he said America first and last, gay in the middle.
An American sandwich.
A little gay American sandwich. Get yours at the deli today.
Have we gone rainbow crazy? Or is Pride Month more important than patriotism? We'll debate this. I'm joined by Fox News commentator Tammy Laren And in the studio, the comedian James.
There she is. Everyone's America's sweetheart.
Oh no, and this twink. What's he doing here?
Somebody get him
Aw.
out of there. I feel like he's been on a few of Pierce's segments, no?
I'm not a Piers stan like that, so I don't know who
How dare
the
you.
typical roster is. I know, I'm sorry, I'm a fake fan.
No, that's fine. I do genuinely feel bad for him, though. He's about to get attacked. It's in the
Right.
name of straight pride. Duh.
They're fighting for what's right.
Yes, for the children.
Yeah.
And for the, the burning of the gay flag.
Kelly Cadigan.
Oh my God, stop. That video is done. No more.
Your favorite, your friend.
Your favorite conservative trans, well, you can't call her a woman because she's not a woman, right?
Right.
Isn't that what she say? She's not? Sad for her. Anyways, R.I.P. to you. Just kidding.
Well, listen, I wouldn't say I am enraged by it, but I am irritated, and a lot of American conservatives agree with me. Now, listen, Pride Month is not a new
If anything, I'm irritated by that leopard print top of yours, Tammy.
You and me both. Also, I'm not angry. I'm irritated as she's cursing out the rainbow flag, talking about a piece of cloth. Notice how she says the majority of conservative Americans, because she knows that if she says the majority of Americans, then her claim would not be right, because super majority of Americans support LGBT pride in the workplace and in corporations and stuff like that. So she can't say that. Honestly, I
No.
would even argue that most conservatives don't care about pride like she does.
No, like normal quote unquote conservatives in real life.
Mhm.
Not like the batshit
that-
ones we see online.
Yeah, the extremist ones that are locked in their echo chambers, they're just not the norm. But
No.
also, yeah, no, you're so right about the top. It's got to go. The LGBTs in general could help.
Yes.
celebrating Pride Month for many, many years, and most American conservatives had no issue with it until it became forceful, until it became the need for acknowledgement, the need for forced celebration, the need for forced validation. That's when you lost people. And then we took LGB and then we added LGBTQIA+++, and then we included men who dress up like women and mock women like influencer Dylan Mulvaney. And then a lot of
Take Dylan's name out of your mouth.
I leave her alone. Oh my God, conservatives, I was going to say they hate Dylan, but they love her. They're obsessed.
They're fans.
But either way, it's a cause to celebrate.
They really are. They're clocked in, tuned into her.
Post
They said,
notifications
Dylan posted,
on.
Dylan posted, we love her.
And like the T in LGBT has been around forever. Black trans women were the people who started Pride and are like
They
a
were there
core
at
foundation.
Stonewall. We've been there since the beginning, I don't get where this narrative of like, oh, the T was just added and blah, blah, blah. But it was never like this. It's always been like that, at least for my whole life, right? Have you ever known
Yeah.
a time where there wasn't a T in LGBT?
It's always been there.
Right. These people are not correct.
Like the
That is
acronym's
not
been
correct.
expanded, but that's only to include more people as we learn.
I'm sure there are people out there that go by the whole acronym like LGBTQIA2SP, all that kind of stuff. But I feel like
Mhm.
that's mostly a thing for conservatives just to be like, there's all this stuff. It's so confusing. It's so ridiculous, blah, blah, blah. The majority of LGBT people, I feel like they're content with LGBTQ.
I feel like that sums everyone up pretty much.
Right. Like I don't know. It's a way for them to avoid the real issues.
Make these stupid culture wars and whatnot.
Yeah. Also, I feel so bad for our guy in the pink. He's sitting there
Aw.
like rolling his eyes, fuming. Reasonably, understandably so.
He's kind of eating the role of gay conservative. He's like
I don't
really
even
doing
think
the
he's a
same thing.
conservative though, is he?
I assumed. Maybe, what they
No,
say
I
about
think I think
assumptions.
he's like they're arguing with him.
Oh, is that it?
I think so, yeah. Hopefully. We'll see. I mean, I haven't seen it, but
Oh, that'll be interesting. If they brought him on just to like make fun of him.
I know. And that's why I was like, this guy keeps coming back. Why do you keep coming back if they're just attacking you? I
Interesting.
mean, he does seem like a smart dude, you know what I mean? Like he has comebacks.
Oh, I'm curious now.
And then a lot of American conservatives just said, listen, we've had enough. It's okay if you're proud of your sexuality, but why do I have to be proud of your sexuality? That's where you lost a lot of folks, and we're starting
All right.
to finally
Well,
stand
firstly,
up
I'll
and
say,
say,
Dylan-
Okay.
enough.
I just gotta say, like, pride is not for you, Miss Tommy. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, why do we have to be proud and why do we have to deal with it? You don't. Go to Target,
No.
get your shit, and leave. Like, you're fine. It's not for you.
And it just goes to show how they think of gay people when they say that, when they think like we're just like sexual deviants who want to spread our agenda around and like instead like being queer is like there's so much more to the LGBT experience than just the sex part. There's a whole culture.
And they don't think about that because a lot
No.
of times these extremists just focus on the sex aspect of it, like you're saying.
Yeah, like we're celebrating how far we've come and how we're able to get married and have access to gender affirming care and be ourselves without fear, even though in a lot of places people don't have that privilege.
And for so long, especially in this country, there's been so much shame and like negativity surrounding the community. And now I feel like we have the right to shove it down your throats a little bit.
A little bit. I mean, when they're selling baby onesies of like ladies man written across or like daddy's little heartbreaker, I think we can feature a gay couple in a movie or two.
Right.
You're
or
not
put a
going to
rainbow
die.
on a fucking shirt. Like you'll be fine.
A trans woman. Dylan is a woman, so you got that wrong. And secondly,
well, Dylan was a gay man until last year. Hang on. Dylan was a gay man until last year.
They've transitioned, they're a woman. I think that we lost people right at the beginning when gay people were dying in the streets because no one was looking out for us. So actually what we're doing right now is just, I wouldn't even use the word celebrating. I think Pride is a protest.
Is it a bit too much? In other words, do you want to...
What does that mean? What is too much?
In other words...
To me, this is the same argument as like, you can do what you want behind closed doors as long as you don't shove it in our faces, as long as you're not gay in front of my kids. Get over it. This is who we are. This is what we're going to do. You'll be fine.
I'm kind of surprised. I assumed that the guy in the pink shirt was going to be with Pierce and he was going to be like the token gay man that's like, yeah, I'm gay, but I'm not part of the LGBT. But like, I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, it is a nice surprise for sure.
I agree with him that like it is a protest. That's how it started. And especially nowadays, it's turned into more of a protest.
Absolutely.
I think with every campaign, bringing people with you is really important, right? The moment it looks like it's just over the top, like it's everywhere you go is pride, 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 pride. Do we need to be that exuberant about it?
But like, not everything is made for you, Piers. Like, you're not the target audience.
Kind of is. As a straight man, most things in this world are made for him. So he can deal with the month of things not being made for him.
I know he's like used to having like things handed to him and being the center of attention. Just because something's not for you, that doesn't make it bad or wrong.
And also like this man is about to say in the pink, I should know his name, but like he's about to say, this isn't gay people's fault. This is not the LGBT community's fault that there's rainbows in all these stores. It's corporations that are taking advantage of Pride Month.
Yeah, rainbow capitalism.
Rainbow capitalism, yes.
I was talking to my friend about this the other day. Have you noticed that less companies are using rainbow branding like on their social media?
Yes, I have.
Does it feel unsettling or is it just me?
No, it's definitely unsettling. Like I'm pretty sure, did you hear about like Starbucks not being able, like the people couldn't wear Pride stuff and they told them to take all their Pride decorations down?
Yes, I've seen something like that.
I mean, to me, it's pretty clearly a result of extremist conservatives boycotting brands and saying that they're corrupting children, blah, blah, blah. Like brands just don't want to deal with it anymore. They should stand with us. It's just unfortunate, you know, like we had come so far for so long and all these companies were celebrating and doing great things. I mean, it's all falling apart. We're seeing the companies for what they really are, just like greedy and money hungry and doing things for the money. And it's also, like you said, it's just unsettling. Like living in a country where people are afraid to show their support for you is not a good feeling.
No. And like with the Target thing, the Target CEO released a company email saying that they were going to like take down the Pride stuff to protect their employees. I just wish it didn't have to come to that. Like, I get it. It's just sad.
It's unfortunate that the opposition is violent when it comes to this stuff, definitely. But also Target, like, get some security guards. Like, you don't have to get rid of the whole Pride section. Yeah.
Like, people should like get banned for like destroying merchandise or displays in Target.
Right.
Crazy world we live in. Just let us be LGBT in peace.
Right. Give us our rainbow merch. Give us our little gay shirts. Not that bad.
I would kill for a rainbow lanyard from TD Bank right now.
Like, I just need one. I've been waiting all year for this.
Please, I just want a rainbow pen from some weird company. I've been dying to write with a gay pen.
Yeah, no, I'm done with the cisgender straight pens. It's not okay anymore. Yeah. I don't feel represented.
Honestly, I don't care what sexuality anybody is. I don't think most people do anymore.
Right, so what is the problem then? Why are you so triggered by a flag?
It's a rainbow
flag. You mentioned Regent Street.
I'm not triggered by a rainbow flag. I'm triggered by the fact that everywhere I go for a calendar month, everything has to be a rainbow flag.
Well, I'm triggered that everywhere I go for the entire year, everything has to be straight. Why is straight
Where's
everywhere?
My straight flag?
Here's Morgan. I'm not angry. I'm tired of seeing it.
Yeah, literally screaming at the top of his lungs.
I'm not mad. I just hate this and wish it would all go away.
You can handle seeing a rainbow flag here and there when you go to the store.
Yeah, and if you can't, like, go blind. Not my problem. Oh, sorry. Just kidding. Don't go blind. Love you.
No.
Also, Tommy's evil smirk on the side right now is like making me very uncomfortable.
Jump scare. I think his name was James. He's like kind of spitting facts right now.
Yes, right? I'm glad he was there. Like, I feel bad that he was there because he's getting kind of dogpiled on, but I'm glad that he was. He's putting them in their place.
Yeah, he's outspoken. I love that.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't let them take anything. He said, no, Dylan's a woman. Come again.
Like, everything is straight, pretty much.
He's so right though, for sure.
Yeah. Like, is it not indoctrination us seeing a man and a woman kiss in a Disney movie when we were 5 years old?
Right, or like princess kissing like a beast.
Literally, bestiality is fine.
Bestiality. They said the gays, that's too far. Bestiality,
Like, I can excuse bestiality, but I draw the line at gay people.
reasonable.
But it's a slippery slope.
Constantly
Where
getting
is my
people-
straight flag?
Straight people holding hands in the
When have
street.
you ever seen a straight flag?
Why is Mickey
I've seen many a straight flag. Does this man not know about the super straight community?
That
Little- With their Pornhub flag?
with the grinder colors.
Yeah, somebody has to tell him.
Yeah, we got a community for you, buddy.
Yeah, we have a place. Your friends are waiting for you.
You
We're
might have to
pissed.
travel south a lot, if you know what I'm saying, but your
Yeah,
friends
just
are
a
there.
couple times.
This is such a stupid argument. Like, are we actually arguing about this in 2023?
He just doesn't even have a conversation about it. He just like filibusters the whole time. Every time that poor James like brings up a point, he's like, well, blah, 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 blah. Where's my flag? Where's the straight flag? Blah, blah, blah. Like, let the man speak.
Like, I'm sorry, you cishet, white, able-bodied Christian man. I'm sorry you're not getting the representation you deserve.
It's tragic, truly.
There's not enough of you in the world.
And your life has been really hard because
He's gone through
you know,
great deals to be able to complain about straight pride on national television.
it's tragic. We should start a movement for him.
Yeah, straight pride, ally. I'm an ally.
Ally. No, I'm not. We hate the straights, even though I'm straight. Okay,
That's
ready?
internalized heterophobia on your end, I
No,
guess.
dead ass. People will be like, well, aren't you straight? I'm like, how dare you? First of all, how dare you?
Why would you remind me?
It's bad enough. I have to live with it, okay? Yeah,
You're one of our strongest soldiers.
I'm doing God's work.
You are.
Only
friends?
one straight flag
Why are
hanging
you
right now
pushing-
anywhere in the world.
Why are straight people
Where
pushing
is the straight flag?
identity
Where's the
onto
straight
me?
Let him
flag?
talk to you.
Everywhere.
Where's my straight flag?
It's everywhere.
It's never been a
dude.
straight flag.
You're a straight flag.
I don't-
I think he included an extra L in that,
You're a straight flag.
but drop the L in flag.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's okay. It's fine.
It's fine. It's all good.
It's fine. I was called that word my entire life. I can call other people. Oh, look at Pierce's smile.
Oh, little baby boy.
He's so cute.
Look at Tommy not contributing anything to the
She said-
conversation. Just sit and look pretty.
Yeah, literally. That's all you have to do as a conservative woman. Just
Go,
blonde
girl, give us
hair.
nothing.
Go, girl. Yes.
Yes, mediocrity.
Let me bring Tommy back because this made me laugh. Demi Lovato has revealed she got tired of using they, them pronouns due to constantly having to educate people about it. She said it was exhausting. Well, I know the feeling, Demi. She's exhausting, isn't she, Tommy?
Oh my God, did you hear about that? Like people were twisting that story. Or she
Refresh
like
my
or-
memory, though.
Yeah, Demi like said in an interview that they were tired of using they them pronouns because they would always have to explain themselves and like justify their using of they them pronouns. I don't think in the interview she ever said like, I'm gonna go back from using she they pronouns and I'm only gonna be going by she her. I think she just expressed her frustration. And then all the headlines were Demi Lovato goes back on they them pronouns because she got tired of it, blah blah blah, or she got bored of it, or making it seem like it was just like a phase for her. But that's just like, it's just obviously not the case.
Yeah, like
would
conservatives
be
ran with
tired
it and they
having
were
to do
like,
that.
this is proof that non-binary is fake and Demi Lovato is just lying. And when in reality, I don't blame them for that sentiment just because they've been dogpiled for years at this point.
Right. Imagine like every interview you go to do, they're like, well, tell us about your pronouns. Tell us about you being non-binary. To explain this for all the cis people that actually don't care about it at all.
Right.
I'd be tired too.
Yeah, I absolutely don't blame them. Do they still you said they still use they them.
I think it's she they.
She they, okay. Justice for Demi.
Justice for Demi. Free her. Free they. Free they. Free them. Got a little confused for a second there.
A little
Free
confused, but you got the spirit.
they. And have you ever seen those? They're like memes of like grandmothers being supportive. Granny loves you.
I love
Would
that.
they like to go to dinner with me tomorrow? Like talking to the actual person, just not using you, replacing you with they.
Yeah, my they child is coming to dinner with me.
Yeah, it's fine. You got it. Absolutely.
You're almost there.
Yeah, it's the thought that counts.
Your heart's in the
right?
right place. I mean, Demi gave us La La Land. We owe her a lot.
They've done enough.
Yeah, they did the damn thing on Camp Rock.
But that kind of also is like a tie back to what Tommy was saying earlier, where she was like, you have to respect their pronouns. And if you make a mistake, then you're suddenly a transphobe, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's not true. Nobody cares. Like, you make a mistake, correct it. Like, it's not that deep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, I'm not going to sit here and tell trans people how to react when they're being misgendered, but I feel like most of the time, it's not a huge deal, or like
Right.
people try not to make it a huge deal. Like, the
Like-
general advice is like, just correct yourself and move on. Don't make like a big stink out of it, because then it's just embarrassing for both of you.
Exactly. Mistakes happen. It's not like we're that evil where we're like, oh, how dare you make a mistake? You're canceled. I'll never speak to you again. It's like, no, you made a mistake. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's just the intention of it.
They have this like caricature of a trans person in mind that you're all like off the rails and like volatile and impulsive, when in reality, trans people are normal people with emotions and feelings and thoughts.
Right.
And
Meanwhile, they're yelling about a piece of rainbow cloth.
right.
And where are the triggered ones?
Where's my straight pride?
Where's my flag?
Relax, Piss Morgan.
We'll get you your flag. It's okay. It's gonna be all right.
You have Toyotathon, all right? That's your straight pride.
Literally, like go to like a gun convention or something. I don't know.
Yeah, your NRA membership, that's your gay card.
It's all exhausting. Listen, nobody cares what you choose to be. It's just this. Everybody has to keep up with what you feel like today or tomorrow. Everybody has to change the way that they address.
I mean, she clearly cares.
She's affected.
That some stranger, some celebrity she's never gonna meet uses she, they pronouns.
I don't understand. Like, do you have stock like in the term she, her? Like, are you getting missing out on something by not using the right pronouns that somebody wants? It's just weird. And also, like, they're like, we have to keep up with this, and it's just so difficult. Like, Timmy's been using the same pronouns for years.
Right. And it's
not
like
that hard.
You have to like remembering someone's name or how to address them is really that hard.
Like,
that's like the basics in making friends.
Well, maybe they don't have any friends.
Yeah, not real friends. Again, see the leopard print.
And if somebody, heaven forbid, makes a mistake, then all of a sudden they're a transphobe and they're akin to a domestic terrorist. It is absolutely ludicrous.
No trans person has ever said that ever.
For real. They love to put words in our mouth.
They've never met a queer person. Like, it's ridiculous.
Honestly, I don't even know if the majority of these people, like Tommy Lauren and like Piers Morgan, if they really believe what they're saying or if they're just appealing to the extremist conservatives that don't like the LGBT community.
I think
but
she's
either
full
way,
of
it's
shit.
out.
She's
Yeah.
full of shit.
That girl, she don't even know what's up.
Yeah, I think she knows what she's saying, but like she doesn't believe it. She's lying through her teeth.
Right. Like, when has anybody ever called you a domestic terrorist for misgendering them? I would like one example, a single one, please.
Right. That's never happened. The side that's all about facts over feelings can't even cite a source or like an article or a story about people being called domestic terrorists. Or like in our video, the guy who got arrested for violating the gag order, that turned into like he was being like a vigilante stopping his child from transitioning. Like, they don't care about the facts.
Until it's like some pseudo scientific fact. You know what I mean? They bring up some like anti-woke doctor and quote them and say like, these are the facts. These are the facts.
They believe the science when it comes to the science, I say in quotes, when it comes to trans people, but not when it comes to vaccines.
Oop. Oop.
I'm just saying.
You heard her. You freaking heard her. Absolutely.
It's crazy.
Well, they don't like science. We all know that. They don't even know what science is.
What is science?
Tommy?
Tommy.
You got the answer? We're waiting.
Tammy.
Tony. Oh, sorry. I'm a domestic terrorist. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you are a terrible person.
I'm so sorry. I don't know.
How dare you misgender? The police are outside your house right now.
Hello.
It's absolutely
to go
not
back to
true.
this
That's
pride
not.
thing.
And by the way,
Listen,
how many
if you
letters
were
are
just-
there now?
No, I let you talk.
Wait, exactly. What is
I
it?
let you talk.
Finish, Tommy,
The
yeah.
girls are fighting.
Forgot what side she was on. She literally said, Piers, shut up. I'm talking.
I just think they're two self-centered personalities trying to fight for the spotlight.
They don't care about the agenda, about their positions. They're like, it's my turn to talk. And it's embarrassing. But then he immediately backs down. He's like, yeah, you're right. You got it. Go ahead. Sorry. She's powerful.
She is. She's
think it's
girl
the
bossing
Jeter
too close to the sun right now.
You got Piss Morgan to stop talking? That's like a superpower.
That's a +1 for her. Maybe I like her like 1% more for that.
Yeah.
We can agree about hating Piers Morgan.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
+1 in my book.
Oh my God, we're the same community as Tommy Lahren, the piss hating community.
Wow, look at us.
Ally.
Yeah, and there's another part of this whole pride thing. Listen, if it was just rainbows and love is love, there's no problem with that. If you look at a 9 or 10 of these pride events, it's grown men and grown women wearing bondage gear, smacking each other. Often children are involved to watch this spectacle.
No, then.
And what pride event? There are designated 18+ sections, sure, but
No, but even like the pride parades that I've gone to like massive pride events, like Boston Pride, like all these different things. I've never seen any of that. I mean, maybe it does happen, like you said, at 18+ events, but I really don't think it's 9 out of 10 of these pride celebrations.
Like, yeah, for the most part, like every Pride I've gone to has been family friendly.
Yeah,
Like I've seen
yeah.
plenty of kids like having a good time, like whether there be like food stands there, you know, booths, events, merch. This is an outlier for like seeing people in bondage.
I have not seen that. Not to say that, like, you know, I've never seen it, so it's not real.
Right.
I'm gonna need a source for that one. That's all I'm saying.
I think she's referencing the story from WeHo Pride, because you know how there was like those guys on the truck wearing like fetish gear.
Oh, no, I did not know about that.
You're also going in like an adult gay neighborhood where there's like
Oh,
a
yeah.
huge nightlife scene, and
Was
there
that,
were
like,
like
an
no
18+
children in
one?
the photo.
There wasn't, or there was?
I don't think there was.
The LGBT community is not the community that is known for harming children. So yeah, you might want to double check that one, Tommy.
Right, right.
Check out some churches or something.
But Hooters has a kids menu. I'll leave it at that.
They do?
They do.
You're lying.
No, they do.
That's fine. Little boys need to see some boobs.
I've seen more photos of little boys at Hooters with the waitresses around him, and like the dad's captioning it like, oh, just preparing him for the future, or like he's
Right.
getting started early. I've seen more of that than actual like inappropriate stuff at Pride.
Right. Being so proud of them too. Like, yeah, that's my boy. No, that is a child. That is a baby.
He doesn't have those thoughts. You're sexualizing your
so
kid.
gross. It's
Fucking
gross,
weirdo.
yeah.
I hate these people, except James. Justice for James.
Hashtag free James.
Right.
I mean, my goodness, if you want equality.
Well, Sam Smith,
why do
never
you
mind
have to
anybody
do
else.
this?
He's
It's not a
always up
normal
there.
thing to
They.
do.
They. Sam is a they pronoun. Sorry, please finish.
Sam used to be a he too, right? And we can't keep up with any of them. Demi Lovato used to be they,
Demi's
them.
exhausted.
Now
It's so
she's
funny,
a she
by the way.
again.
It
He's
is-
been a he. He wants to be called they, them.
Stop.
He'll be back to being
Stop.
a he
It
again.
is so funny.
They can't make their minds
that
up what they are.
Both of you.
They do though. When they
They
explicitly
do.
say like I use they them, that's them making up their mind.
And when did Sam Smith come out? Like 2012 or like 2013 or something? I remember that when I was in high school.
They've been out for quite some time.
Right. Like, it's not like this new thing that Pierce is trying to imply they're going to flip back and forth and never make up their mind. Like, no, their mind is made. They are, they, them.
And like people don't like seeing them like in more effeminate clothing and stuff like that, especially since they're a plus size person, and that comes with like a whole other territory of like fat phobia I've seen directed at
Right.
Sam Smith, which is sad. They seem cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like, honestly, they kind of tie together. You know what I mean? Like, one feeds into the other.
Yeah.
Like, maybe they wouldn't be making the comments about their weight if they weren't non binary.
Right.
They just love to hate on us, you know?
They hate us because they ain't us. I guess you
That's
could say.
true. Freaking true. True that.
Oh yeah.
Both of you are straight, and you're saying you're exhausted.
How do you know I'm straight? How dare you guess my
For God's
sexuality?
sake, like, let's not play games here. It is
I
exhausting.
don't remember
gay.
Tommy revealing her sexuality
There are
to you.
72 countries in the world where it's illegal to be gay.
I hate him so
Yeah.
fucking much.
How dare you? How dare you assume my gender? How dare you guess what my sexuality is? How old are we now? How
That
long
would
have
have
you
been a
been using
hit
that
joke
way?
5 years ago.
Right. Like, move on.
Who has ever said that? Genuinely. You don't talk to people.
No, it's just sad. And I mean, it goes back to the filibustering thing again. Like, he doesn't have any actual arguments, so he has to make these jokes and appeal to the conservative mind. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, don't assume my gender, blah, blah, blah. It's the same thing.
Billy Bob from Montana can take that clip and be like, did you just assume Pierce's gender? The gays are
Yeah.
canceled. And like share that on his Facebook wall and think he did something.
Right. Get his little friends to like it, got like 5 likes, be like,
Yeah.
I am smart. Trans community is bonkers.
Wokeism has gone too far. Too damn far.
You see them rainbow flags in the store? I almost burned the whole place down. Anyway.
Where's our straight flag?
Somebody just really does need to mail them the super straight flag. Did they not hear about that?
I think unironically, Piers would rock that flag and call himself super straight if he knew it existed.
It's again one of those like little gags, like ah ha ha ha. I'm
Yeah.
super straight. I'm declaring my own sexuality, and you can't do anything about it. Like okay, you can be super
gotcha.
straight, but you're also super dumb.
Super straight, more like super stupid. Owned. Hashtag owned. You made a video on that, right?
About super straight? Yes, I made
Like
a
a
couple. I
while
made
ago.
one like talking about it, and then one reacting to the comments about it. They were super straight, like,
Super
like,
angry.
super furious, super transphobic.
I can only imagine. They're all secretly fans of you at the end of the day.
We're like, you've commented on the last 5 videos within the first 2 minutes of it being live.
Like, I'm starting to think you like me.
Be gay. That's why.
Right, answer
you
me
have a
one.
pride flag.
Answer me one. And I'm with you on gay rights to equality. Absolutely, 100%. Always have been. Answer one question. How many letters are there now in the
That's such
official?
a pointless
Well,
question.
how many are there?
It's a flag that represents.
How many
I
letters-
don't even know.
How many are there?
I don't need.
Look at her devious smile. She's like,
I know, she's like,
yeah.
You got him good, Pierce. You got him good. But again, he's so right though. Like, does it matter? Like, why are you so mad?
Like, it's such a non-argument, such a trivial thing to get mad about.
I mean, I have to say, I do agree. 26 letters in the alphabet, that's just too many. I can't remember 26. Like,
Let's cut that
like,
down a bit.
Yeah, like 10 maybe? That's enough. A whole alphabet, it's just...
Q is a pointless letter. I think we should get rid of her.
Let's start a petition. Maybe a GoFundMe? Get him removed?
Exactly my point.
I don't need to know because it's not about
There
the
are so many
letters.
letters now, we can't keep up with it.
It's not about that. It's about inclusion.
Nobody
for
knows if they're an
LGBTQ
L,
plus
a G,
people.
a B,
Yes,
a
they
T, a
do.
Q.
You're
And now we found out, according to that John Hopkins Medical University.
Imagine that being your argument. Like, I'm not smart enough to keep up with all of this. Like, I don't get it.
Like, he's just showing how stupid he is.
Right. You can't get an extra letter after 10 years.
And who's like studying the acronym? Like, who's like so focused on getting all the letters right?
Right. He knows more of the letters than I do, to be honest.
Yeah, like he even said some letters I didn't even know about. You're teaching
No.
me. The student has become
Subscribe.
the teacher. There should be a P in the acronym for peers.
Yeah, for piss? Yeah. LGBT piss IA.
For sure, for sure.
Just for
He
you,
would love
Piers.
that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Lesbians are now no man who have relationships with non-man having a relationship with a non-men.
I personally don't even know what you're talking about. What?
Okay, let me clear the air as a cis lesbian. Unfortunately, there are a lot of us who are intolerant of trans lesbians and non-binary lesbians. Some would even say that they're not lesbians at all. Like, there's like some weird like gatekeepy stuff when it comes to like trans women who also like women.
Yes, I've definitely heard that. I haven't really heard the narrative so much around like non-binary people. I think that's what Piers is referring to, but not accepting trans women as women is just pure transphobia.
Right.
I'm sure that all versions of it are.
At least my interpretation of the definition, they're not calling women non-men. I think it should be phrased a bit better because it's clearly causing confusion and distress for the straights. My interpretation of it is that like anyone who doesn't identify as a man dating someone else who doesn't identify as a man.
That makes sense. I've always been kind of confused, or like not confused, but just curious as to what non-binary people address their sexuality as. Like if you are non-binary dating like a man, you wouldn't say that you're straight or a lesbian. Like I'm curious about it, you know?
I think at the end of the day, it's not up to us to like gatekeep and like say how people can and can't label themselves. I think it comes down to comfort levels. It comes down to their own life experiences and feelings. I would rather stand with trans lesbians and non-binary lesbians all day than the TERF lesbians that exist.
Absolutely.
I feel like they're pushing our movement in a positive direction more so than the TERFs who are like, we're fighting for women's rights. We're fighting for women everywhere. It's like, no, you're not, babe. Cut the
No,
shit.
you're not. You're fighting to get the trans people out of your community. Yeah.
Right.
And at the end of the day, like, it's a word. Why do you have so much attachment to a word? Like, if you don't own it.
I feel like the term gay has become more fluid, quote unquote. Like a lot of bisexual people call themselves gay, or like people who identify as queer call themselves gay.
Right. Yeah.
There's more nuance to the conversation than being like, you're erasing women.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that explanation. I mean, I can definitely understand how that could be confusing to people. And I'm not a lesbian. I'm not non-binary, anything like that. So it's nice to hear from somebody that has a say in it.
Yeah. I'm not an expert. If you are a trans woman or a non-binary person in the community, I would love to hear your thoughts. I'm sure Samantha would love to hear them as well. Because I'm not an
Comments
expert.
are open. Please enlighten us.
Right. Let us know. Because I'm just a cis lesbian. I'm not an expert on this either. It's just
We'll pass
not
the
my
knowledge
place.
along to Tess Morgan too.
Right. It's not my place. It doesn't validate me as a lesbian in my experiences.
Yeah, especially coming from like a straight dude. Like, why do you care? Why do you have so much passion about who can be identified as a lesbian, blah, blah, blah. Like, you're not even LGBT.
And you would think he'd love it because Pierce seems like the kind of guy that's like, I like women. I'm a lesbian too. He's like that kind of straight dude.
Yeah.
Pride flag is there to represent LGBTQ plus people and minorities. And like all sorts of movement, like Black Lives Matter, the reason it's so loud and to quote exhausting, is because we need to tell people
but I do want to come back
we get
next
our
time I
rights.
speak to you to the straight flag that you say exists, which I've never seen.
Right.
Because I want my own straight flag.
Sure.
Tommy, great to see you. Great to see you.
May I
James.
wish you a happy Pride Month?
You may, go on.
Woo! Woo!
Yay. Ally, pride.
So Pierce just like completely cut that guy off.
Right. He's like, no making good points. No. None of that on my show.
Because like he was starting to like say some facts and make Pierce look even more dumb than usual.
He was literally about to answer Pierce's question. And Pierce is like, no, we don't get responses here. No.
No.
I just
no,
crack jokes at your expense. No. That's not how this is gonna work. I just don't understand how people watch this content and think that he did like a good job. He didn't even let the guy speak.
He cut him off every 5 freaking seconds.
Yeah, to make a stupid comment like, where's my straight flag? Well, blah, blah, blah. How many letters are there?
When the guy was trying to explain like his arguments were pointless and no one thinks like that, Piers was like, I need my straight flag. How dare you assume that I'm straight?
Well, I guess he's a gay icon then if he's not straight.
Welcome, our arms are wide open for you.
Kinda.
Mm,
I'm like,
mm.
no, he's gotta
Hesitantly.
go. This is now a cult. You're no longer welcome inside.
No, we are voting you off the island.
You are the weakest link. Yes, yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes. Do you have any final thoughts about this? I mean, I feel like I could talk shit about them forever.
Piers Morgan is just as vile as I remembered him to be, and just as dumb.
Well, you're welcome for sharing that with you. You know, he's just
Thank
such
you.
a genius. I had to share his knowledge, you know?
Or lack thereof. Sorry, I know you're a stan, so I don't mean to like personally attack you, but
Yeah, how dare you? He is my hero.
he's your problematic fave.
He's not problematic. What are you talking about? No, he's great.
I'm just a sensitive snowflake.
Not the people screaming about a straight piece of cloth.
If you had to design a straight pride flag, what would it look like?
There would be a Bud Light can. There would be a gun. There would be, I don't know. What do you think?
I would propose just a plain white flag because they need to surrender this argument.
Oh, that's a
This
good
argument.
one. I like that one. Yes, yes, yes. This is me waving my white flag. I don't have one currently because
Time to give up. Relax.
Yeah.
Eat a Snickers. You're not yourself when you're hungry.
I definitely needed a little support to get through this one.
I'm very honored that you asked me to be a part of this monstrosity, but I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else.
Same here, same here. Again, where can people find you? I know that people are gonna want to check you out, so let's hear it. Where can they go?
Oh shucks. Well, my YouTube channel.
I'm
cool.
keeping that.
Oh no! Not you exposing me.
How dare you stutter?
You hate lesbians. Samantha Lux hates lesbians. Confirmed.
I do.
But if you do support lesbians, my YouTube channel is Anna Marie Forcino. You can find me on Twitter at @Ann_Forcino, on Instagram, Anna Marie Forcino, TikTok, same thing. I'm everywhere pretty much. You can find me.
And as I said, she's very funny. She does great content, kind of similar to mine. So definitely check her out. And
Aw.
thank you so much. It's been
Thank
a lot
you.
of fun. All right. Well, thank you so much. That is about it for this video. So if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up down below. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone. Bye, Anna Marie.
Bye.